Islam Makhachev came into UFC 330 looking to prove his dominance once again. On the other hand, Ian Machado Garry came in with the length, the striking, and the takedown defense to potentially disrupt that plan. We got a genuinely fascinating tactical battle. 5 rounds later, Islam won by unanimous decision. He retained the UFC welterweight title with the most 17 straight winning streak, a new record, passing Anderson Silva. Islam's plan was simple: to get close to Garry without taking too many shots, push him toward the fence, and use wrestling to control instead of looking for just one big takedown. On the other hand, Garry's plan was to use the height and longer reach to keep Islam at a distance, keep moving, and attack him whenever he tried to get close. If Garry could keep the fight standing and turn it into a kickboxing match, he had a strong chance of winning. Round 1 went to Islam. He scored a takedown within the first 2 minutes and set the tone. Round 2 was the crucial moment of the fight. Garry was doing well in the clinch, but when he tried to move away and create some distance, Islam caught him with a head kick and dropped him. This is the danger of moving away too quickly against a fighter like Islam. His timing was excellent, and Garry's attempt to reset gave him the opening he needed. But Garry didn't fold. Round 3 was his strongest part of the fight. He landed powerful body kicks, sharp low kicks, and started stopping Islam's takedown attempts. He also landed some clean punches up close. By round 4, Islam looked tired. His takedown attempts were slower and easier to read. Garry was building momentum, heading into the final rounds. Then came round 5. Just when Garry looked like he was taking control, Islam found an important takedown. He got to Garry's back and closed the fight strongly. On the scorecard, this wasn't simply striker versus wrestler. Was Garry's distance management against Islam's ability to convert striking range into grappling range. Whenever Islam got close, the big question was whether Garry could get back to open space before Islam could control him with his wrestling. Early and late, Islam won that conversion. In the middle rounds, Garry started winning it. That's why Garry's takedown defense was so important. He actively stopped several takedown and submission attempts. That helped keep the fight competitive and didn't play out like a typical Islam title defense. 4 main reasons for Islam's win. First, Islam controlled the most important grappling exchanges. He didn't win every exchange, but he won the ones that mattered most on the judges' scorecards. Second, even after getting tired in round 4, he found ways to slow things down and regain control. Third, his position in wrestling made a big difference. He was credited with 6 takedowns and 72 ground strikes, showing how much work he did on the ground. Fourth, he stayed consistent. Even in his worst round, he never completely lost control of the fight. But this was not an easy win. Garry made Islam work for every point. He also clearly won at least 1 or 2 rounds, depending on how you scored the fight. Garry deserves credit. His takedown defense disrupted Islam, and he escaped dangerous positions. His kicks were effective. After being dropped in round 2, Garry came back and had his best round of the fight in round 3. Looking at how the fight unfolded, a few adjustments stand out as worth considering. Garry could have created more distance after defending takedowns instead of letting Islam stay close. He also could have pushed the pace earlier, like he did in round 3. Avoiding long clinch and fence exchanges may have also reduced Islam's chances to take control late. Islam didn't win because Garry was outclassed. He won because he kept taking the fight into areas where he had the most control, even when Garry made him work. Garry showed that Islam can be challenged at welterweight, but like always, Islam showed how hard it is to stop him from controlling the fight over 5 rounds. Anyways, how did you like the video? Tell us in the comment section. For more sports-related content, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with another video.